warm up and clean the tee box. Hello and welcome back to day 4 of Vlogmas 2022. I'm Connor O'Reilly, and today we find ourselves back in Tallahassee, Florida, getting up into the Panhandle now as we make our way back west to Texas, and we're about to play Tom Brown Park. Many of you were familiarized with this course with the Tallahassee Open earlier in the season, which my good brother Albert Tam took down, so got to represent him, wear the hat out here today, and really excited to hit this beautiful track. We know that it has definitely challenged the top players in the world, so good variety of shots and very well done, well thought out course. Every time I step foot on hole 1 of this course, I'm just reminded of how well done this park is. Good tee signage, you got brooms on every tee box, well done concrete tees and multiple pin positions on every hole to make it stay fresh all year round. So I really enjoy playing this park, and hole 1 starts you off with a nice straight shot right around 360 feet. You've got out of bounds and a walking path just long in the bucket. During the tournament, this one had a string line to the right out of bounds, so I'm gonna kind of try to keep that in mind and play this one nice and honest in consideration with that. And I'm thinking straight shot with the compass to start us off here. Just how you draw it up, start. Nice birdie to start on hole 1 with that Throw Joe's dyed compass. Really been loving that one. Starting to figure it out. Gotta make sure I give it the height so it doesn't just burn off to the right, but nice straight flyer for me. We got another straight par 3 here on hole 2. This one's right around 340 feet, pretty much dead straight. The biggest gap is just right of the bucket with a late fade that'll put you right under it. Gonna go with that OTB compass here. Check them out in the description below. A little too high there, and showing how stable that run of compasses really is. I really like the integrity on those ones. Crazy creature. Recently watched a podcast on how the study of woodpecker heads helped improve the black boxes for crash recordings in airplanes. What a fascinating little bird. Pitched up a little hyzer with some vines in front of me, and nice putt right there to give us a 2-through-2 start. We got our 3rd straight par 3 to start out here on the 3rd. Got a turkey opportunity in the wings waiting on us. This one's 280 feet. You got some trouble on the right. Pretty open for the right hand forehand or the little turnover shot. The pin we played during the tournament was tucked in the woods to the right there. Definitely a fun pin to play, but either one are solid and very scoreable par 3s. I'm gonna go with my Glow Pioneer here. We have this weird combination of cloudy but sun coming through today where this thing's almost glowing in the daytime. Latitude's really been making some bomb glow plastic recently. Sawed it off into the woods a little bit, but got another long putt there. Definitely hurts to let that one go. Pretty simple hole if you have a competent forehand. Gotta hit the angle next time. Hole 4 is a super touchy and technical par 4. Really short. It has pretty much an actual 90-degree dog leg. You can't throw the disc more than like 275 here, even with an amazing skip, and Really makes this hole tough. You wouldn't have seen this in the Open at Tallahassee because this is one of the holes that we left out on the layout that we played. I'm gonna throw a pretty soft hyzer with my stiletto and really just try to hit the gap. Any skip is bonus here. Wow, I think I threw that about as good as you can on this one. See if we're rewarded with any kind of look for eagle, beagle maybe. This video is gonna be a little different than the first 3. Since there are 24 holes to play out here, we're gonna split it into day 4 and day 5, 12 holes each. So this one's gonna be a little more digestible for you guys. Try to make it not as long. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not in love with this type of hole design. I just think it kind of handcuffs you, and I feel like I threw a really good drive and still have a meh upshot, but see what we can do. Get to walk away with a birdie here after what felt like a perfect drive. Hole 5 is a 305-foot par 3. Straight is the name of the game here. Pick your poison, whether you want to go putter, mid-range, or fairway, depending on your power level, and kind of a low ceiling lake created by this line of trees on the left and that one big oak on the right. I'm going to play compass just since there's a little bit of a low ceiling lake. I might elect to go with that straight harp on a shot like this if I have no ceiling restrictions, but see how it plays out. Caught that cedar branch on the left and robbed me of all my distance. Gonna have to settle for a long chip up for par. Just hung my line out a little bit too far to the left there. Gotta settle for par here on the 5th. Hole 6 is an interesting par 3, another one of the holes that we didn't play during the Open at Tallahassee. 220 feet with this mandatory on the left, pushing you right at the bend there. It's gonna be tough to beat it, but if you do, you should be rewarded with some kind of birdie putt. Gonna go backhand socky slammer here, hit it flat, let it fade through the gap. Hit that defining tree, you really got to shave by a couple inches there and kick forward, should have a long putt. If you didn't notice yet, I got my fresh jersey done by Prismatic Gear on, and might be what's responsible for my lucky kick for the birdie here on hole 6. I'm not telling you it will get you good tree kicks, but I'm not telling you that it won't. Check them out at prismaticgear.com. Proceeds support me and help me stay on tour and focused on playing my best golf. We got a straightish par 3 here on the 7th, 270 feet uphill through a tight gap. I'm liking my compass again. Shout out to Throw Joe's. Check them out on Instagram. I think that was a good disc choice or not? I just did as the T sign said, you guys. The birds know how to get the birds, don't they? Hole 8's got to be one of the most memorable tee shots, if not the most, on the course. Right now, it's in the B position, way in the back, 680-foot par 4. Throw it straight down this slight downhill slope. The fairway is probably 50 feet below where the tee is, so it really comes into play here. I'm liking a flip-up Explorer. See how much distance we can get. Played it pretty straight and low there, but that's kind of the name of the game on this hole. Give yourself an opportunity on the second. Had about 235 dead straight to the bucket. Threw my beat in faith underneath. Should be another birdie. Don't forget to do that pine needle shuffle before you putt in the pine forest, y'all. Hole 9 is another one of the most beautiful tee shots on the course. You got this creek winding through this first gap here. Push the disc really straight with a little turn to the right, some fade back left at the end. Could be needed to park it, but really you want to just put it close here. I think circle's edge right is as consistently good as you want to play this one. Ripping on my Gold X Explorer here, really just trying to push it, drift it to the right. If it comes back, that's a bonus. Caught one of those ticklers up top, otherwise it looked like a good line. Gonna have to scramble for par on this one. Missed my angle there, but still have a long putt for par save. Tried to do a little too much on that approach shot. Play the perfect flex shot instead of just getting a right side look, and paid with my first bogey of the round. Looking back at how I played that last hole off the tee, definitely the fairway driver made me use a little more of the ceiling on the hole. And while I maybe could have got it there, next time I should probably go with the distance driver so I can keep the height a little bit lower, knowing that that side slope on the left isn't really gonna let me go long, so I can really hit it hard and commit to it, not have to use as much of the ceiling. Here we are on our 10th hole. This one starts the stretch of holes labeled A through F. In the tournament, we played across this cavern and across the water up and to the left, combined two of these holes into a pretty sweet par 5. But this one's gonna be a dog leg, par 4 to the right. You wanna throw it and fade to the right, just in front of that creek there, leaving yourself a short upshot. I'm gonna get aggressive with my Opto Hatchet roller, see if I can give myself some kind of eagle look. Oh yeah, flipped it around the corner. Should have a short upshot. Tell me that big oak in the back there doesn't want to be a big palm tree. Been in Florida a little bit too long, y'all. Tried to give that one a chip in, but gotta settle for an easy birdie. Little bounce back birdie to mitigate the bogey on the last hole. We have found ourselves on hole B, down here around the corner from a pin that sits way up the hill. This one's gonna be our 11th hole of play if you're playing the 24-hole layout, and a really tough birdie to get. It says 365, it's gonna play all of 450 power-wise. I'm gonna turn over my straightest drive, see if we can't get it to pan back to flat and maybe get a putt. Threw an accidental roller and found some junk. Dang. Maybe one year I'll find out what a good drive on this hole looks like. Really makes me want to go back and rethrow it, but I guess not today. Hole C is going to be the 12th and final hole of day 4 of Vlogmas. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow, the final 12 holes of the course, and our second giveaway of this season's Vlogmas. So you guys don't want to miss out on tomorrow. Hole C is one of my favorite tee shots on the course. A 530-foot par 4. You got an out-of-bounds creek down there in the ravine. You got to fly over that, land somewhere back on the upslope, guarded green that you got to approach over a short ridge. Really enjoy playing this hole. It's a good challenge and fits the eyes well. Going with my trusty Opto Explorer here, jamming on a lot of hyzer, let it stand up to straight. I'm telling you, those clovers give you the good luck. Once again, that's prismaticgear.com. Wonder who lives in there. Man, 330 to the pin, but that uphill really showing there. I felt like I got a good hold of that rive shot and came up a bit short in the ditch. Gonna have a tricky putt for birdie. Tricky footing there, this side slope and the little chasm behind me had me not wanting to shoot a jump putt on a wet, loose leaf upslope, so left the stroke out there for the body's sake. Got to settle for par here on our final hole, hole C. It's been a really enjoyable front 12 holes out here for day 4. Once again, this is Tom Brown Park here in Tallahassee, Florida. And make sure you guys check out tomorrow's video, the second half of this course, holes 13 through 24. We're gonna be doing giveaway number 2 tomorrow, so you're not gonna wanna miss that one. Thanks for sticking with us, you guys. Make sure to stay tuned tomorrow and drop a like and subscribe while you're at it.